Hello and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News channel. Today we're going to talk about VET buy-in points because VET is retracing a little bit before it takes the next leg up, perhaps on news, perhaps on a huge announcement, perhaps on Coinbase listing, whatever. We are going to base this on, we know that Coinbase listing pumps usually do come down after a time, and VET did get pumped, not on the actual listing itself, but on the news that it will be listed probably in the next couple of months. And it hasn't happened yet, so it's retracing a little bit. And each time Bitcoin retraces, Vechain retraces a little bit more. So in terms of USD value, I would definitely look somewhere between 0.007 and 0.008 as a good buy-in value. Now, that's basically if Bitcoin stays the same price. If Bitcoin dumps, Vechain could dump a lot more. If Bitcoin dumps like 6,000, Vechain could obviously go down to like half a penny or more or less even. So that's if Bitcoin stays stable. Bitcoin stays stable. If VeChain dumps below 0.008, I would actually say that's a pretty good buy-in point. Now let's actually talk about Satoshi ratio. Satoshi ratio, VeChain actually started coming up from like 40 something about 2 months ago, around the same time as some of the other alts started coming up in terms of Bitcoin value. Almost all, a lot of the alts did actually increase in BTC. Aside from XRP, all the other, pretty much most of the other alts essentially increased in BTC value, or many of the big ones did from like April onward. And VET actually increased from 40 something sats to like 90 something sats right now, but that's partly due to the Coinbase thing. It did settle in the middle for a little while at around 70 to 75 Satoshi. So if it were to actually retrace, I would say that's kind of like the buy-in value you should actually look at, unless Bitcoin has like one of those flash crashes, but that will actually recover very quickly. So you would have to catch that on a whim, and it may not actually happen. So I would say like Satoshi-wise, I would say like maybe 75 sats to around 80 sats would actually be a very good buy-in value for right now. Probably on the lower end of that. If you can get it below 75, that's an excellent value, because I do think it will actually pump again once Coinbase lists VET, and especially if they support the staking for something like Vitho. So that's kind of like my view on it. Obviously, I think VET does have more announcements. They're just layering them out. Jason Rockwood might just have been teasing us, but maybe Sunny Lu will actually have some kind of announcement in the future. I know they probably have more plans for the USA and expansion, but for the time being, we're not given any more news. They're still running these boot camps, but they're not actually going to release any kind of big news through these boot camps. But however, like the whole appetizer entree thing, I'm guessing there's still something in the works, especially maybe with like the government of China, the vaccines, maybe with a large American company, because Jason Rockwood actually did tweet that out. And obviously like Coinbase, Binance, staking stuff, that can obviously affect VET. And that's eventually why I think VET can actually get to 2.5 cents by the end of the year, even if Bitcoin doesn't really move all that much, because the staking will give it a permanent leg up. And I think that's when we actually pass 1 penny for good, hopefully, unless Bitcoin really, really dumps. But that's the thing right now. I think 75 to 80 sats right now is really good. And also like 0.007 and 0.008 would be good buy-in values. If you can get it for 70 to 75 Satoshis, if you're buying a Bitcoin, that would be excellent value. And I think I would be very happy if I could actually get that value. So that's kind of my view on it for right now. Let me know what you think, like and subscribe, and hit that bell notifications button. Thank you and have a nice day.